This evening we entered much of the most remarkable cliffs that we have yet seen. These cliffs rise from the water's edge on either side perpendicularly to the height of 1,200 feet. Every object here wears a dark and gloomy aspect. The towering and projecting rocks in many places seem ready to tumble on us. The river appears to have forced its way through this immense body of solid rock, wrote Meriwether Lewis.
Look, you're on video. Here we are at, this is Holter Lake?
Yes.
And this is the gates of the Missouri. The gates to the mountain.
Beautiful.
Yes. And the perfect day. At the gates, Mitch. Isn't this fun?
Oh yeah.
May 20th. Birthday, Dad. Wish you were here. Really cool.
In 1918, when Holter Dam was built, forming Holter Lake, the water level of the Missouri River in the gates was raised approximately 14 feet.
This is amazing. A must-see in life. Everybody is so friendly. Saturday, 20th of June. You can see a little cave, cavern, and you can see like little loops. The people in front of us are going to point us out. We met them at the dock, and they're going to point us out where there's some carvings up here on the wall that are really old.
The prominent gray cliffs along the Missouri River in the gates of the mountains are formed by Madison limestone. Within the canyon, caves and folded layers of Madison limestone are found. Near the north end of the canyon, at Man Gulch, and further north, alternating ridges and valleys reflect alternating resistance of younger rock layers overlying the Madison limestone. The entire canyon is an example of a superposed or antecedent stream in which the river predates the uplift of the rocks and kept pace with erosion as uplift occurred.
Native American pictographs dating back over 1,200 years. That is over 1,000 years before the Corps of Discovery entered this area. The Man Gulch fire reported on August 5th, 1949. A team of 15 smoke jumpers parachuted into the area on that afternoon to fight the fire, rendezvousing with a former smoke jumper who was employed as a fire guard at a nearby campground. As the team approached the fire and began fighting it, unexpected high winds caused the fire to suddenly expand, cutting off the men's route and forcing them back uphill. During the next few minutes, a blow-up of the fire covered 3,000 acres in 10 minutes, claiming the lives of 13 firefighters. The fire would continue for 5 more days before being controlled. The United States Forest Service drew lessons from the tragedy of the Man Gulch fire by designing new training techniques and safety measures that develop how the agency approached wildfire suppression. The agency also increased emphasis on research and the science of fire behavior. Norman McLean researched the fire and its behavior for his book, Young Men and Fire. McLean, who worked in northwestern Montana in logging camps for the Forest Service in his youth, recounted the events of the fire and the ensuing tragedy and undertook a detailed investigation of the fire's causes. McLean's most famous book, A River Runs Through It, was also based in Montana.